Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. The Dodgers will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Garrett Richards will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
The 1-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Mookie. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Muncy could end up as an all-star this year, but it's not a lock at this point. He enters the day 3rd in voting among first basemen.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's now 1-0 LA. David Price starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Striding in, Juan Lagares. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Now the first pitch here from Price. Hit out towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting first, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Price gets his sign. Here's the first pitch. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Now the 0-2 from Price. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And that's the third out. Padres down in order. It remains 1-0. Here's Corey Seager, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Corey Seager.
First pitch on its way. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Into the box, Will Smith, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Myers is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 31, Josh.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And in steps Manny Machado. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 12 hits in 41 ABs. Also, 5 of those hits were for home runs, so that's clearly a possibility here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday.
Oh, what a stop at first. To first. How about that?
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
So digging in now, Josh Naylor. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Brian Dozier at the plate. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 7 homers and 15 RBIs. Price is ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is line to left. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
33. David Price.
So here now is the pitcher, David Price. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch outs, so you almost can underhand it up there.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Myers is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. So coming to the plate, Francisco Mejia, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 from Price. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting in, the shortstop, Jurickson. Profar.
1 out now in the San Diego 3rd, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Now the first pitch here from Price. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Price ready with the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Muncy is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Garrett Richards.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Richards. Price into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 1-0. Next up is Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
First offering on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Ebro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Turner, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. He's ready now. The pitch in the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here comes the payoff pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swing and a liner. And the Friars are into the hit column.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Ground ball right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-1 home. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Ready with the 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Manny Machado now. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Stepping in now, Josh Naylor, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Line toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Now the 1-1 pitch.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 3-1. Riding in once again, Francisco Mejia. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point. Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Mejia, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Up next for the Padres,
Jurickson Profar digs in next. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your team.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Up next.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Will Smith.
To the plate now, Will Smith. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Nope.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
He's set, and the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Fly ball out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's Juan Lagares. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
hit hard to third. And there's one down now.
The right fielder, number 4. We're
striding into the box, Will Myers. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. '50th pitch of the game on its way.
no ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Line to the right side. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Tommy Pham, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
In now, Manny Machado. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate now, Josh Naylor. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has a read on it, and the inning is over. Another good half inning in the books for the Padres. These folks may be on a beach before long. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Matt Beatty is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price.
Matt Beatty.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in now, Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Now this gets all the way to the wall. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that is going to get down for extra bases, as this will drive home 2.
Now batting.
And now time is called here, as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. Now a 6-4 ball game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is, this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Fielded cleanly. Profar for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0. Four runs here in this half inning. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Luis Perdomo trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Luis Perdomo.
Chris Taylor will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Smith rounds third and is digging for the plate. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Stepping in now, Matt Beatty, as he rips it on the ground to second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Friars 6. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ross Stripling enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Dozier. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Called strike 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As it's grounded sharply to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 7th inning coming up. LA's on top, 7-6. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kirby Yates will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Hedges is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now pitching and batting 9.
Next up for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Dozier has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
To the plate now, Justin Turner, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So here's Cody Bellinger, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1.
Full exercise.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the left fielder. But it's over his head and jumps the wall for a ground rule double. And this game is tied.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
A 1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two out here and a runner at second. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Friars 6. So striding forward now, Austin Hedges. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. This one's down to third. Glove by Turner. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
the center fielder, number 7, Juan Rodriguez.
Digging in now for San Diego, Juan Lagares. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Stripling with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
The right fielder, number 4, Will.
Stepping in, Will Myers. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Myers awaiting the 1-0. There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. Craig Stammen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
Ready now, Will Smith. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Will Smith.
First delivery to him on the way. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. The 0-1 delivery. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Stammen typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Will Smith is retired to kick off the inning.
Josh Peterson.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dozier has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Digging in now, Tommy Pham. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch on its way. The Dodgers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Machado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Line drive to left. Peterson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now batting, Josh Naylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Peterson on the run, and they can't run it down. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Glove by Taylor. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Padres down in order. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Andres Munoz is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Greg Garcia will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7-hole in the lineup. Gavin Lusk will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. In the air down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Mookie Betts will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Comes set with the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
At the plate now, Max Muncy, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And he popped him up. Here comes the left fielder, but this will land untouched. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Another full count pitch on its way. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Blake Trinan comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
For the Dodgers, number 49, Blake Trinan.
At the plate, Brian Dozier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that misses, ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Popped him up. Trinan is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 5, Greg Garcia.
Into the box now, Greg Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I got the count. 0-2.
To third. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Jurickson Profar.
Digging in once again, Jurickson Profar. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trinan, a former member of the Oakland A's, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is.
Swung on and missed, so with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Two out, nobody on. San Diego down to their final strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. Bellinger is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Los Angeles rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. David Price notches his 3rd win of the year. Garrett Richards allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Blake Trinan wraps it up for the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Padres, 6 runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Price. His record is now 3-3. The save to David Price. The loss goes to Garrett Richards, just his 3rd loss of the season.